So let's start with this. Now, in order to explain you this, I have already created a student database which has ID, the student ID, the first name, last name, the address, and the phone number. In our previous video, we have already learned how to create a simple table, right? So the same way I have created a new student database table. Now I need to create another table so that I can create a relationship between them. So I will go again to the same tab, that is the create tab, and I will create it using the table design. Alright, so I have this table design. I'll go to this field name. The first field name, it should be the ID, and the data type out here, it should be again an auto number. I need to assign it a key. Let's say it has to be the primary key. It should be a unique value. And the next thing, it is asking the course or the title of the course. I can say that it should be the title, and it should be a short text. Let's give it a limitation that it should be 25, because my course name won't be more than 25, right? The size of the course, like I'm not the size of the course, but the length of the text should not be more than 25. This is the validation I'm giving out here. So this is done. I'll simply save this. So I'll click on save. It is asking me the table name, so I'll name this as course. Perfect. And I'll simply hit OK. So now I have my two tables ready with me. I have the course table and I have the student database table. All right, let's go ahead and add some course to it. Let's say the first title, it should be for physics. Okay, so I'm giving it, just hit a tab, simply hit a tab. The second one, it would be maths, and let's take this as biology. Alright, I'm making this as biology, and we have all the three courses ready with me. Perfect. So I have the student database, I have the courses as well. Let's go and cross check it again. Perfect. Now I need to assign one more field out here which says course. So that means that I need to assign that what Eric has opted for, what Jimmy has opted for, which course he has opted for. Similarly, I'll do it for Shane as well. So I'll say it should be a number this time, right? And I'll give it field name, the field name. Okay, let's me first give it a course number. So let's say Eric has opted for physics, Jimmy has opted for bio, so I'll make it as 3, and he has let's say Jimmy has opted for maths. That is my second database. All right, so perfect, I have done it all. Let me rename this field. So this will be for course that he has opted for, and this is the ID number for the course. So we have this database. Now we have interconnected, and now let's try to create a relationship between them. So I'll just minimize this. Now in order to create the relationship, I need to close both these tables. So I'll simply save this and close it. Also I'll save this, and let me close this again. Alright, so I have this blank screen in front of me. Now I will move to the database tool from the tabs, and I will this time I'll select the relationship. Now the moment I click on relationship, it is showing me which two tables you want to interconnect. Now I have these two tables, so I'll add course and I will add the student database. Alright, so I have my two tables ready with me. Let's go ahead and create some relationship between them. Okay, so I have this ID, so I want this course to be related with the course field which we have in the student database. So I'll simply drag this ID and I will interconnect this with the course. Alright, so now the moment I click on that, it is showing me a new window, edit relationship. So from the course field, from the course table, I am selecting the ID, that is my primary key, and in student database, the course field, it has to be connected, and I'll simply hit on create. Alright, so now you can see a relationship has been created between the course and ID. So far so good, it seems nice. Now let's see whether it has been it is working or not. Now I'll simply close this particular table. Yes, you want to save this changes, and I'll simply close this table. I'll try to pull the tables that we have. So we have the student database and we have course database. I'll simply select the student database, and I'll simply open the course database. Now as you can see that we have assigned that Eric has opted for one, that is physics. So if I go on the courses tab, you can see the plus sign. Now this relationship has created a link between these two. So what is the link? If I simply select this plus sign, so that means that Eric has opted for physics. Now I have one for maths as well. So which student has opted for? Shane has opted for maths, and biology is being opted by Jimmy. So this is how they have created a relationship in such a way that if you enter the student database, let me add a new record. Let's say let's add a new record for some XYZ, right? Let's take some random name. I'll take this as Rick. The last name is Martin. All right, some random street, 14th Avenue. All right, some number. I'm adding some number. All right, and this time let's say he has opted for, let's say 3. Okay, that is my bio. Okay, I'll simply save this particular database, save this. I'll go to the courses, and now let's go and see whether it is created or not. Let me go and refresh. I'll say refresh all. Now let's see the do I see? Yes. Now as Rick has opted for bio, it can be seen in this particular entry, that is for bio. If we click on this bio drop down, you can see Jimmy and Rick has opted for bio. So this is how you can create relationship between two tables in Microsoft Access 2016.